actually have students on campus today. That's right. So it's getting real. We got students here, and the school year is about to begin. So we're excited. We've got third graders through 12th graders. The new students that are joining us here at FCS are doing their diagnostic testing today. So that's what's going on. That's why I'm being a little more quiet than usual out here. But just wanted to say hi and remind you the school year is almost upon us. And of course, we've got a few things going on next week. Next Tuesday morning, we've got new student orientation for third graders through 12th graders from 9 a.m. to noon. And then next Tuesday night, we've actually got our back to school night. So that's from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. So make sure everybody joins us that evening. Anytime between 4 and 7, just drop in. The teachers will be here, classrooms will be open. You'll be able to get school information. You'll be able to see the classrooms, meet the teachers, meet the new staff. It'll be fantastic. So make sure you're here for back to school night next Tuesday from 4 to 7 p.m. It's going to be an awesome evening. Hey parents, while I have your attention, there's one more thing I want to talk to you about. It's something that, especially at the beginning of every school year, is something we have to coach, something we have to teach, and that is carpool. So carpool, believe it or not, it is the most dangerous time of day, both morning and afternoon, here on campus every single day. It's because we've got all of our students outside and we've got dozens and dozens of vehicles entering and exiting our parking lot in a very short period of time. Moving vehicles and students together, that's a bad combination. So because of that, we have to have a lot of safety measures in place. First of all, please never speed in the parking lot. I know you're trying to get to work, you're trying to do other things. Take it slow and drive slowly in the parking lot. The last thing anybody wants is for a child something to step out into a crosswalk or from behind a car and have a vehicle hit that child. So please slow down, take your time in the parking lot. Second thing is, always use the crosswalks and sidewalks when you're outside your vehicle. Please never walk across the parking lot. Please never walk across traffic, especially during the carpool times. I know as adults we think we're fine, we can look both ways, we can see whether a car is coming or not. But the problem with that is that kids are watching us. And so we set a bad example when we do something that they are watching us and they should definitely not do. So please, especially during carpool times, do not walk across the traffic lanes. Please always use the sidewalks and the crosswalk in order to get around the parking lot. Lastly, please use patience at all times. Carpool only lasts a few minutes. Even in the worst situations, it's only going to be a few minutes that you're waiting in line. Don't try to cut up in front of somebody else. Don't get impatient with other people. It will move and go quickly. We all just have to have a little bit of patience. That's part of the fruit of the Spirit, right? We all have to have a little bit of patience. So if you're finding yourself impatient, better just pray to the Holy Spirit and ask for the Holy Spirit to give you patience. Although be careful with that. You ask for patience and the Holy Spirit will give you situations to exercise your patience. But we all need to have patience in carpool. It's for the safety of everybody. All right, we're going to put up a little chart here, a little diagram. Look, there's 2 lanes coming into the parking lot. The right side lane is for elementary drop-off. The left side lane is to pull around to the other side for middle school and high school drop-off. There's should be only one lane passing in front of the building there. And when you're going through there, please do not stop. Don't stop at the steps to drop students off. That is not appropriate. You'll be backing things up. And again, it's not part of the protocol, which means if it's outside protocol, it becomes unsafe. Students are only to be dropped off at the elementary carpool and at the high school carpool where a teacher is present to receive those students. And obviously, please be careful pulling out as well. There are cars coming in the parking lot. Please make sure that you're being careful as you pull out that there's not an incoming vehicle as well. So as you're pulling up on the elementary side, you're going to be on the right side of the driveway. As you pull into the driveway, you're just going to pull right up there. You're going to wait for a teacher to come up and take the child out of the vehicle. And so you're just going to pull up right to the portico there, and it's going to take place on the right. For high school, you're going to pass those vehicles on the left in the left-hand lane. Come around in front of the main building there, come around to the other side, and you are going to pick up your students and drop off your students there on the right-hand side. Please have your students on the right side of the vehicle so they don't have to open the door on the left side in order to get out, because they're getting out into traffic there. And please pull all the way up to the light pole. It doesn't matter if there's no other cars in front of you, or if you don't think a car is coming up behind you. There will be cars coming up behind you. You always want to pull up as far as possible. Always pull up to that light pole before you drop students off, please. So those are kind of the basics of carpool. You've seen a little map there. If you have any questions, please ask. Carpool is always an area where people get frustrated very easily, I understand, but with a little bit of patience, a little bit of diligence, following all of our rules and protocols, it can be a very safe environment. We don't want it to be a dangerous environment. And we can get everybody in and out relatively quickly. Really, the crux of carpool, it really takes only about 10 minutes, and the heavy traffic part of it is done. So please just have a little bit of patience, and it'll be that much better for everybody else. And remember, next week, August 7th, Tuesday night, back to school night. Everybody should be there that night, coming in 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., coming in to meet the teachers, see the classrooms, get any additional school information. It's going to be a great time to socialize, hang out, kind of renew relationships as we move forward in the school year, and I'm looking forward to it, and I hope to see all of you there next week, August 7th, Tuesday night. Until then, God bless.